this is Montana Reingar, but I'm not Montana Reingar. I'm just one of his friends. If you guys don't know me, I'm Mr. Quack. So, yeah, I'm gonna be in his video. We're gonna be reading a fanfic.
I'm still looking for one.
I'm like on his channel. Like, I'm one of his friends. I subscribe to him. And, we've been friends for a pretty long time, We, play on the PlayStation 3 together. So, yeah. Also, I have my own channel. It's called Mr. Quack 777 space boss. So, if you guys want to go over and subscribe, please do that. So we're gonna do fanfiction reading. And
if I can find one.
Yeah, get your dicks out.
I hate you.
Yeah, put your headphones on too, buddy. This is gonna be some cool shit, trust me.
I think I found the one. It's called Mending a Heart. It's by 411th Roan. With okay, look at this. Everybody, this is gonna be our story. Oh my god, that is...
Do it! Just do it!
Oh my god! Wait. Oh, thank god, there's no more pages after this. This might have to be a two-parter, but maybe not. Maybe not.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay. Time for the intro. Pokemon belongs to Nintendo and Game Freak Inc., as announced several times before. I merely write this entertainment of both myself and my readers with no intention to profit from it. Now, I hope everyone likes this little request, especially the requester who asked for it. Now, I don't own this fanfic, so there's a little knowledge. I don't own it.
Wait up, yeah. This is like whoever made this, and if you're watching the video, guys, all of this work goes to you. We're not taking any of your work, so yeah, thank you for letting us read your fanfic. And
dude, I'm gonna read this, and I swear to God, I'm gonna get like 86 downvotes because of what I'm gonna do right now. But still, Rocket. Oh my God, I'm kidding. I was gonna say Rocket.
If you want to take down the video, then fuck you. I'm just kidding.
No, if YouTube wants me to take down the video, I'll do it. I'll take it down just like a fucking mother. Okay.
I actually have to take down one of my greatest videos, but
let's fucking do this! There were times she wanted to smack him. Fox watched from afar, her blackened fur blending her into the darkness of the cafe. She watched as her trainer, Trace, tried his best. The woman seemed to ignore any pass, though simply drinking her coffee. Good. He had enough heartbreak in his life. Fox remembered when he used to smile. She remembered traveling all over Unova with him, climbing the tallest mountains and exploring the deepest cave. Knucklehead. She remembered every time he would charge in, one time ever running into a giant onyx. He probably should have learned from that. But Fox knew him better than that. Trace has tried to run on water just to brag about it. Now, that endless energy has all seemed to flow away, and it was all her fault. Her. That girl! She played with his emotions like they were her own play toy. Fox could only watch as she wrapped him around her finger. Trace, though, was absolutely infatuated, and Fox hated it. The fox like Zoroark, loathing what that vile female did to her trainer. Fox could only watch as Trace went on her hands and knees to appease this one woman. He bought her flowers, jewelry, anything she asked for, and all she gave him was a kiss. Fox just ground her teeth at the thought. You have anything to say? It's not done. I'm just like, do you have anything to say before this, or like?
Alright, let's continue, man. Oh shit.
Wait, before this is okay. People who are new to the Pokemon franchise, and I'm pretty sure no one is new to the franchise. Zoroark is a shape-shifting Pokemon that can turn into any Pokemon in existence as long as they get to know their infrastructure and DNA. Good fact. And Zoroark is mainly only found in the Unova region. So, fascinating. He was all mine, you know. Her head twisted around to her side, seeing the woman there. Her brown hair flourishing in the invisible wind, her eyes like a snake. All mine. She was gone, Fox. Fox, though, knew she wasn't there to begin with. Having the power of illusion, sometimes her own fears came to life, like losing Trace. He came over to her, scratching the back of his head. One more failed attempt. Third one today. She seemed taken anyway, Trace said. Told. Nobody can deny these looks. Fox scoffed. Right, the charming sight of desperation really turned the girl on. What the fuck? The people that are not looking at my face right now, I am just losing my shit. You know what? I'm gonna face the camera towards me just so people can see me lose my shit. They don't know what they're missing, Trace growled, going to exit the cafe. That look, the look of depression, the look she gave him. Fox stepped forward and gave Trace a comforting hug. The trainer stunned for a moment, but then hugged back. He chuckled. Well, at least I have you, Fox, he told. Fox couldn't help but smile. She wished she could mend what has been torn, to take away the pain that vile woman inflicted on him. But a hug was all she could give. Oh my god!
No. Don't spoil it.
No, I've read this before.
Keep reading.
No, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna ruin a small chunk of it. It's not even gonna be that big. This shape-shifting Pokemon uses its powers for something that is not supposed to happen. Ever. Is this is like, the people don't even fucking know what this is gonna be.
Oh my god. No, please.
Us. Walking out of the cafe onto the open road, they traveled along the western Unova Mountains, and Fox could see the pain on Trace's face. It's been there ever since. Before he would have stormed ahead, the Shadow Fox would have to gallop after him. So much energy, even in such youth. Fox admired him for that, but now Fox had to walk in order to not leave Trace behind. Looking up, she saw a clouded look in his eyes. He was thinking about her. Fox nuzzled his arm. Please don't be sad. The cloud in Trace's eyes dissipated just a bit, a weak smile trying to hide the pain. His hand ruffled her long, dark red hair. Hey, what's up with you, he asked. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're just trying to keep me to yourself. A blush rushed over Fox's cheeks, and she growled at Trace. That's not it, freaking idiot. Can't even take affection from a Pokemon without feeling hit on. Okay, just joking, jeez. Trace held up his hands in surrender, then huffing. Resoric, you have a temper. Jerk, she didn't even have a temper until he met that wench. What was that? Trace looked at Fox, watching as she sniffed the air, her ears folded back in concentration. You smell something, girl? It smelled like water, but warmer, with hints of minerals. Fox leapt off the path. She sped forward, following the scent. Whoa, wait up! Trace stumbled over the foliage. Great, just great. Having a bad day as it is, and now his crazy Zork just head first into the forest. Brilliant. Nothing like the feeling of your Pokemon abandoning him, too. As he brushed through the bushes and trees, one of which smacked him the head with a branch, Trace gave up. Why did you just send me a Skype that says orgies? You can just say it, you know? Like, okay. This is my little picture here. You know what? I might just show people that while I'm just reading. Right there in the corner. We heard a howl and ran toward it. Oh wait. Fox, he cried out. Where the heck are you? Fox! He ran... Wait, what? What did you... Did you just say fist me, Daddy? Oh my god! You want to hear something funny? I think I remember that is probably a dialect in this story.
Oh no!
If it is...
I'm killing myself.
No, I'm gonna take one of my... you know what? Just because a lot of people probably don't know this, I am a BB gun collector. From M16... There's a Nerf weapon. I don't know why I even have that. To MP5. to M5 to M19s to M9s. This is gonna get fucked up here in a minute. He heard a howl and ran towards it. Branches, leaves, he began to hate them all at this point then. Finally stumbling out of the foliage, he saw Fox. And did it get a hot all of a sudden? Stepping forward, he gawked at the sight. This place was awesome! At the base of the mountain, there was an outcrop of crystal clear hot springs, a soft mist covering over them. It must have been near to a fault line by the mountain, but geography wasn't on Trace's mind right now. After the stress he's been put through, getting into a warming bath was probably the best thing ever. Okay.
No.
What?
No.
What's wrong?
No.
What's wrong?
No, he's showing his little penis all over the place.
Oh no, I think I've actually read this, and I think he's just gonna take it off until his boxers, and then he's gonna jump in with his boxers.
Oh, okay, I don't want to know.
Well, there's not even pictures is the weird part. Like, it's all words. When you read this, when you hear this, you're just gonna see nothing but fucking words. He looked down at Fox, who beamed up happily. Trace smiled back, stroking Fox's head. Fox, I don't know what I'd do without you. The fox cackled a little, happy for the attention. Trace would probably be stuck right back in that cave if it wasn't for her. But that girl didn't do any better. What was he doing? Trace sighed as he took his shirt off, his backpack already on the ground. Ah, man, this is gonna be great. Then the pants came down. Fox's jaw swung like a pendulum. What? That's what humans look like? Well, he wasn't a bodybuilder. Trace didn't exactly lack muscle. All the traveling, toning his lean body, just gazing at his back gave her the sense of strength. Trace held. I'm losing my shit right now. Fox ripped around, her black furred cheeks burning red. She saw the tree line and dashed as quickly as she could, disappearing into the bushes. Fox! Trace looked back, seeing Zorik's long ponytail disappearing into the bushes. Must have gone off to forage. Ah, well, he said, shrugging. Her loss! Oh, okay, I guess I was wrong about this part. Taking off his boxers, he finally slipped in. Okay. Why did you make me do this, Kenny Korea?
Continue. It's not Korea. You fucking look like it's
Korea,
Korea.
okay. It felt amazing! He felt the warmth all the way down to his bones, his muscles relaxing from the hot springs. All this time, he deserved a break from everything. Training, exploring life. Life sucked. Everything sucked. Like that day. What? I said you're too clingy, she told again. Trace's heart seemed like it was going to crack. I don't want some little boy I have to look after every day. Jeanette, the girl he had loved for so long, was blowing him off. With a dirty mind? That sounds extremely weird.
Wait, blowing him off like what?
Like, breaking up with him. Breaking up with him.
Oh, okay.
And that's just it, the brunette told. Why want someone who just takes orders? I want someone who can take charge, take action! Action! She looked him straight in the eyes. You're just weak! No, I'm not. Do you know how many people I've had to fight? How many battles I've won? I'm sorry, I'm making this guy sound like a total nerd. Oh yeah, really manly to send your Pokemon to fight your battles. She then walked over to him, her finger poking his chest. When are you going to realize you're just a stupid little kid? Just a little kid. Maybe that was all he really was in the end. Trace sighed, sinking deeper into the hot springs. He was just a loser. She was such a coward. Why did she run? Why did she get so flustered? Fox peered around the corner, seeing Trace sitting there. He seemed so depressed, even under the influence of the hot springs. Under the mist, she could see the sadness behind his eyes. She had to do something. And what is that? Fox turned around, seeing her again, standing there, amused. His heart still belongs to me, she told, smiling, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. No, he got rid of her long ago. He should be fine. Why wasn't he fine? I'm losing my shit right now, dude. Like, you have no clue how much I'm losing my shit. People who are in the audience, you know I'm losing my shit. You know I'm fucking losing my shit!
Hey, dude, you think you're losing your shit? I was just taking a shit, and I can't find my shit in the toilet. Okay?
What the fuck?
You're losing your shit? How the fuck you gonna tell me?
Not sponsored by Mountain Dew, everybody.
Oh, Mountain Dew for 20 MOG. New scoop on these fuckers.
Fucking excuse me. Okay, I need to get back. He still thinks of me, she told, her smile curling into a sneer. And only me. I gave him a world. She gave him nothing! And how do you know, she asked, Fox's heart starting to strum. From those little videos you found, to be honest, it's quite nasty, actually. A Pokemon watching humans mate? Oh. Don't listen to music. Just listen to this. Listen to this sentence. Listen to this fucking sentence.
That was my fucking alarm.
Oh. And how do you know, she asked, Fox's heart starting to strum. From those little videos you found? To be honest, it's quite nasty, actually. A Pokemon watching humans mate. Do you know what mate means? Mate means two creatures fucking death. A Pokemon watching humans mate. Suddenly, she was speaking into Fox's ear. And enjoying it. Shut up! All Fox wanted was for her to shut up! You think he'll ever be attracted to some dog like you? Fox felt like she was hit with a hammer. A dog? Look at you, skinny as a toothpick and massive hips. How could you even manage that? You're hideous! Fuck that. Fox was not! You'll never be like me, she told, a human female twirling, showing off her form. With a body like mine, I captured his heart and soul. You have nothing! Oh my god, that's really hurting. I need to stop doing that.
Orgasms coming?
I'd rather not skip to that part. Copyright!
Shut the fuck up, everyone.
Squaw! Squaw! Who wants to go hunting for wild Fetty Wops? I wanna go hunting for wild Fetty Wops, everyone. Squaw!
Fetty Wap, go back to the basement, Jesus Christ.
Go back to your basement. Don't come out of the closet, Fetty Wap. Shut the fuck up!
Jesus Christ. Continue. Fetty Wap is now locked in the basement.
With that, she was gone, back into the Fox's subconscious. It was only then that Fox collapsed to her knees. She cried, her tears smashed against the ground, like the drum beat of her heart. What could she do to see him smile? Trace sat there, his mind... 1 second. Wandering over his past. What was he doing? He came out into the world to be a Pokemon master, to fight his hardest against any foe. Now, he was lamenting in some hot spring off in the middle of nowhere, and about a girl that shattered him like glass. Because he was just a little boy in the body of a young man. He was a mess. What? Trace snapped with his head to the side, his eyes trying to pierce through the mist. Where? Those footsteps? Who would come this far off the beaten path? Trace was frozen in shock. His brain screamed to go grab his clothes, but his muscles locked in fear. Then a figure appeared in the mist. A dark silhouette. No, it couldn't be. Jeanette? She stepped forth, her long brunette hair flowing across her naked! Her naked back!
Wait, I'm confused. Wasn't Jeanette the girl
The crazy bitch who broke his heart. Yeah. He still likes her, but it's... I don't fucking know. I'm gonna go to turtle mode, because...
Continue.
Okay. She stepped forth, her long brunette hair flowing across her her naked back! She was naked. Tracy's eyes flowed like a waterfall down her form, taking in every curve of her fair breasts, her flat chests, her slender form, her... Oh dear God, a trickle of blood ran down from Tracy's nose. His hands flying off to wipe it away as he tried to keep his eyes fixed on Jeanette's face. Her smooth skin and glittering eyes. She looked exactly like he imagined. Beautiful, but what are you doing here? To be with you. It was like a gong rang in his ears. What did she say? I was wrong. The voluptuous woman took a step forward, her eyes filled with worry and sadness. I should never have left you. You were the best thing in my life. You treated me like gold, while others treated me like dirt. Oh God. She was stepping into the pool. Trace felt her hand cup around his cheek. Was he dreaming? Was he right now just drowning in the hot spring? His mind too absorbed into his subconscious desires. It felt so real. Trace, I want you in my life. I want to be with you till the end of time. Oh my God, this is so cheesy. You can smell it, can't you? Can't you, Kenny?
Fucking pizza.
Fucking pizza. I said, it's so cheesy you can smell it, can't you, Kenny? You're like, fucking pizza. Fetty Wap! Get locked in the basement! Go back into your closet, Fetty! Actually, wait. Very funny fact about Fetty Wap. Change the W and the F in beginning of his names, and you get Wetty Fap. It's funny. His heart beat like thunder. Then his brain froze into ice. He felt her hand on his... Oh, God.
Fetty Wap, shut up. That's why you're missing an eye.
Oh. Hey, dude. You want to hear something? I think this is where the people would probably pull down their pants. His heart beat like thunder. Then his brain froze into ice. He felt her hand on his... Jeanette! He backed up, looking at his ex-girlfriend. What are you doing? Please, Trace, I've neglected you for too long. Jeanette told, her arms wrapping around herself, fear spreading through her. Rose after rose, flower after flower, gift after gift. You have given everything to me. She looked at him and Trace gasped. Jeanette was crying. I'm pretty sure I would be terrified if a girl was crying and she went to hold me. I'd be terrified.
Just suck my dick, Jesus Christ.
You sounded like that guy on that old newscast with that laugh. Yes, you do! You sound so much like you! People in the comments, leave a comment below right now if you just heard him laugh like that. Do it again. He sounds so much like it! Oh, I want to show you how much that meant to me. Her hand was upon Trace's shaft again. Oh my. He winced, but didn't stop her. Her hand massaged it, her soft touch quickly turning him on. His once flaccid shaft growing to 6 inches in length, he looked at Jeanette, seeing that she was breathing just as heavily as he was. He had never done it before. Would he be good at it? Oh my God. This is definitely where people would probably pull down their pants. Dude, it's gonna go... There's still... Oh my God, there's still half a page.
Dude, wait, dude. I like how you said his penis just went to 6 inches. Like, 6 inches is all you got?
And
like, come on, man.
I've got a... Dude, trust me. Look at me. I've got... You know what? I'm not even gonna say that because I'm on fucking camera. What the fuck?
I pack a 12-inch. Like, come on, man.
Boy.
You
Use it. No! This nigga gay!
I will put it on camera right now.
No, thank you. She was so close now, her breast nearly touching his touch. Her sex was probably just millimeters from his. What? He breathing became ragged. Yeah, grammar! American grammar, guys! It's totally legit!
No, what he meant was
his breathing became ragged. Yes, I know. And if you didn't understand what her sex, it meant her vagine. Her vagine! Her vagine! His nerves were shot. This was really going to happen. I love you. Wide with shock, his eyes looked into Jeanette. Her lips spread into a warm smile, her eyes endearing. Then he felt her suddenly. His shaft was enveloped by a warmth that he could never have imagined. It felt... What? It felt tight, as if he was the first. Jeanette gasped. His eyes looked to her, then to the water. Little clouds of blood... Oh. He was her first. Oh.
Wait, what?
It's not... Do you know that part I told you about earlier about how the Zorak would turn into someone?
Yeah?
He's fucking a Zorak right now.
Wait, so what does that mean?
His Zorak took the form of Jeanette, and he's fucking it right now.
So Fox took the form of...
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
It's not really Jeanette. And I like how you're just over-exaggerating, and it's like not even through yet. Are you okay? The brunette nodded, her breath shaking like an earthquake. She then lifted herself just a little bit, her whole body shivering. Then she came back down. The friction, the movement. It felt like Trace was generating electricity, which played all along his body, coursing up his spine. His instincts began to take over as his eyes glazed with pleasure. His hands, with hesitation, clasped around Jeanette's hips, helping to raise her up, then thrusting as she came back down, both of them gasping. At first, the slow rhythm grew into a generator's piston, both Trace and Jeanette working in unison, her vulva engulfing his shaft as he pumped up into her. It was totally different from whatever he had imagined. The warmth around his shaft, the feeling of being inside of her, inside the woman he had longer for. It was unlike anything he had felt before. He was close, so close. He looked up at Jeanette and smiled, his life feeling just that much brighter. Like a fucking bulb. Huh? Did you just say fuck me harder? Oh my fucking god.
Wait, is that the end?
No.
Wait, is that the end?
No, there's more.
Oh no.
People, you're gonna watch this not 28 minutes, holy Jesus. It was like she saw the stars for the first time, Jeanette's face breaking into a beaming smile, a pain disappearing from her face. Her thrust back toward him became more and more energetic, all of this empowered by his smile, as she pushed all of him again and again into her loving embrace. He couldn't help it anymore. Reaching up, he grasped Jeanette by the shoulder and pulled her down. Her eyes were wide in pleasure. His seed poured into her.
Wait, his what?
Well, another common word for sperm or cum is seed.
I've never heard that actually.
It's a real thing. They were still, only their chests heaving as they breathed. Trace looked up into Jeanette's eyes, seeing the pure happiness behind them, seeing the loving warmth they had for him. This woman truly loved him, and he Wait, what? In the light of the moon, it was like sand being swept away. Her skin fell away into dust, leaving grayish fur behind. Her breasts disintegrating, exposing a tuft of shadow black fur. Quickly, the image of Jeanette like sand before a wave. Her brunette hair growing longer and darker. Red replacing the brown. Her face grew longer and pointed. Her ears extended upwards. Where once a beautiful woman was now. Fox? Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Daddy, no.
Daddy, no! The dreamy look on her face vanished into fear. Looking down at herself, the image was gone. Trace panicked, unable to comprehend. In a cry of fear, he pushed Fox off him, trying to get away. Fox slipped off his shaft, stumbling backwards, slipping, and a sickening knock rung through her head. She laid still upon the edge of hot springs. Fox! Trace stood up, glaring at his Pokemon. What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? No response. Are you even listening? He stomped through the water, but stopped, looking at his orc. Her eyes seemed glazed. Fox? Nothing. He rushed to her, looking at her, not wanting to touch her. Fox, please speak to me. Silence. Fox! It was a concussion. It was barely minor. Any more force causing for more loss. It took a whole day, 25 hours, for Fox to finally open her eyes. She was able to see, blurs turning clear in minutes. She looked to the side, a nurse already checking her readings, making sure everything was ready, and saw Trace sitting there, briefly looking up at her before returning his gaze to the floor. She tried to reach out, her arms shuddering, rebelling to move. He seemed so close, yet so far. She wanted to tell him. She wanted to say sorry. She fainted.
It's too late now to say sorry.
Yes, it is! You know what? I'm gonna lay down for this real quick. Nope. I gotta put that to the side. It's too fucking hot in this room. Jesus. I'm gonna just lay on my... I'm gonna lay... I have a fucking heater in my room. And my door is closed. Several days passed until Fox could leave, Trace returning her back to her ball. She had not seen inside for a long time. Looking up, she stared at her trainer, happiness gone from his face, anger imprinted on his face. What has she done? It was all a mistake. Oh, God. Scarring him forever, just to see that one smile. Out of the Pokemon Center, they entered Undella Town. The sound of the ocean waves passing along the sands like fear and sadness passed along Fox's life. Trace headed straight for a hotel, ordering one room for the night, the sky already purple from the setting sun. Entering the room, Trace took hold of Fox's ball, glaring at it. He wanted answers. The blinding light of release filled the room. Fox standing there, facing away. Was she ignoring him? No, he needed to answer. He needed an answer. Why, he demanded. Why did you do that? Fox spun around. What? Why did you impersonate her? She was stunned, disgusted and stunned. After all this time, that's what he wanted to ask? What were you thinking, Fox? Trace asked, pacing a little. After all this time, after it seemed I had just gotten over her, you go ahead and just use me? That was it. The whole room exploded into a lush, pastoral field, waving seas of lush, green grass coursing under the light of bright noon sun. Before Trace grew a tall tree, spreading up to touch the sky, and there, on the lowest branch, stood a girl. Jeanette? No. Fox. It may have looked like Jeanette, but her hair was a dark shade of red, points of crimson sticking forth from it. Her eyes lined with a bold black, and at either corner of her lips were a red circle. It was Fox in the form of Jeanette, and she glowered down at Trace. 1 second. I need to fucking fix myself like a motherfucker. Use you? It was like a whisper of wind. Use you? It was like the howling of a gale. She leapt forth, landing mere inches from Trace. I was never trying to use you, Trace. Her words were like a whipping typhoon, her teeth bared. I was trying to make you happy, to make you smile. By raping me? What the fuck? Fox stepped back, her face in disbelief. You think that's what I did? She asked. You think I just took advantage of you? Trace, you are a mess. You say you've gotten over her. She's been haunting you from day one. And so what? Trace barked back. Does that give you the right to do that to me? Fox then just stood there, her eyes still digging into Trace. What else could I do? Trace was taken back. What? I tried everything to make you smile. I tried every single trick to make you happy. To take your mind off her. She told, advancing again. I tried playing with you. I tried shaking you off the beaten path to show you a new world. I even tried getting you into more battle to see that fire in your eyes again. What else could I do? Trace tried to find his voice, but anger seethed inside of him. I don't need you to do anything, he told. There's nothing you can do. Then why should I? Why should I stay? In one swipe, Fox held her Pokeball, snatching it clean off Trace's belt. The trainer saw it with shock, patting his belt. Goodbye, Trace. It was like a flashbang in his brain. Everything whited out as a ringing pierced through his ears. Soon, though, his vision was restored, and he looked around. Fox was gone. Good riddance, he mumbled. I don't need her. I don't need anyone. As he stood there, though, his mind began to race. Every moment, every time he felt down, Fox was there, holding him up, stopping him from falling. What did she want in return? His smile? Meanwhile, he spent hours on his hands and knees trying to please Jeanette in every way he could, and all she wanted was more. All Fox wanted. I'm an idiot. Trace nearly threw himself at the door, ripping it open and flying out down the halls. Seeing a housekeeper, he skidded to a halt. Did you see a Zorik run by? He asked. Zorik? You mean that Fox thing? Housekeeper answered. Yeah, it went barreling down the stairs. Seemed to be in a rush. Thanks. Huh?
Housekeeping.
Oh my god. You suck. Housekeeping! Housekeeping! Housekeeping!
Fuck up.
Thanks. And he was off like a rocket, shooting down the stairs and blasting out the hotel entrance, where the beach, that was the only direction she could have gone. And he was right. Tracks left in the sand leading south, to the white forest. He was like a rapidash without flames, his feet propelling him as fast as he could. He had to find her. If she went far enough into the white forest, he would never find her. Now, for those Pokemon people who don't know what Pokemon Rapidash is, Rapidash is a horse Pokemon. It's, think of a flaming unicorn. That is literally what it is. No kidding, Kenny. I'm dead fucking serious.
I don't fucking watch Pokemon. I don't watch Pokemon.
Fuck you.
More like Pokeporn. Fuck that shit.
What the fuck? That was not an option. He flashed forward. Some trainers only barely to make out his feet. In a matter of minutes, Trace made it, looking into the depths of the bright foliage. The white bark of the trees reflecting light throughout the whole forest. It was like a maze. He had to do it, though. He had to find Fox. She destroyed it long ago. The Pokeball splintered into pieces on the ground of the white forest. Now, she just sat there, Fox thinking over what she had just done. After all those travels, after all those adventures, their bond was just gone. But what was she now to him? What was she now after all this? By the hatred in his eyes, by what she had seen, she was obviously just dust in the wind now. Oh well, he's better off without me. Oh no. What did you expect, the brunette told? Did you think he would like it? To mate with a dog?
This shit is too long. This shit is too long. Alright?
That's what she said.
We only came here for the orgies in the bad part. Now this is just like some romantic fucking movie shit. So.
Trust me, I think there will be an extra sex scene. I have no clue, but this is just fucking turning horrible.
Yeah, this is like way too long, so I think we're gonna end it here.
This is probably gonna be a two-parter for another episode.
Yeah, let's end it for the Weddy Fap.
Okay, everyone. Here's the end of that video. I'll see you all in the next one. Shut the fucking Betty Wop! Ah! Ugh. Okay, guys. I'll see you all in the next video! You're a fucking idiot, Kenny. Adios, mi amigos! Adios!